Hello YouTube friends and family, welcome back to the channel. Stephen here. Today we're just going to give a quick response to Paul's from Left Coast Model Car Builds community question about stalled kits. Stay tuned. Well, first off, I'd like to give a big shout out to Paul over at Left Coast Model Cars for this excellent question. Go check his channel out. I highly recommend his channel. I just discovered it this year myself and subscribed. I've really been enjoying it. This man has got an awesome collection of magazines and old kits and resin bits. He's a great builder and just an all-around great guy. I highly recommend you go over and check him out. Well, the question was in reference to having stalled kits. Do you have some stalled out? What do you do about it? How do you get through it? I looked around. I have got 3 stalled out kits, stalled builds as we speak. So I'm going to show you those and go into them just for a little bit. Let's see, got a little bit of glare or something. So if you were watching recent videos where I was talking about 49 Mercs, you know I've got this one that's half built. I started this probably back around somewhere between 13 and 15. Let's move this out of the way. And this kit is half built on a good day. Half built. Looks like got the frame and a chassis painted. Got some of the interior bits done, not much. Started on a 2-tone of the seat. I've had the body in a display case for years and hadn't touched it. So here's the body. Let me see if I can get you a better view of it. Even in the display case, it's picked up some dust. Was making this as a semi-replica of the build that got me back into building back around 2008 or so. I'll post up a picture of it up here. For reference. So I was going to go a little bit different with this one. I was going to make it shiny. I might have used different wheels, fender skirts, I don't know. I can't remember what I was doing 8 to 12 years ago. I do know why it stalled out. It wasn't anything to do with the kit or anything like that. I got back into mountain biking in a big way around 2012 to 2015. And I just kind of lost interest in it. And you know how it goes. It was in there for a week, and then it was a month, and it was 6 years. But so it's been sitting on a shelf in this display case for roughly a decade, as you can see by the dust. Moving on. In 2022, I started on this as an entry into a group build for 90 years of the 32 Ford Coupe, or the 32 Ford in general. Kim's Custom Garage put on the group build. I was pretty ambitious on this one for myself. I was doing some things I had never done before. The farthest I got, I did get the engine complete and wired. Let's see if I can get it to focus. There we go. This is the 421 SD engine from the AMT 62 Pontiac Catalina. Got it wired and weathered a little bit. Let's see here. Got some modifications done to the chassis to lower it. So I was going to do a channeled, body dropped, whatever how you want to call it, build of this kit, and just really didn't realize how much work was involved in that. Not that I didn't want to finish it. You know, I've never really been a hot rod guy. I've always been more of a mild custom, from the 40s on type of person. And these old hot rods, I like them, but I just didn't really have enough interest in it to complete it. You know, nothing wrong with the kit. These are excellent kits. Have no idea when or if I will ever finish this one. I guess as my skills improve, doing custom work and body work of that nature, I'll probably get back on it. As you know, now that I'm pulling these out and looking at them, I'm regaining some interest. So, last but not least, this would be my my hashtag under 1,000 group build entry from a couple of years ago that Rob and Mike put on for people who had under 1,000 subscribers. I will leave a link, as always, to their channels down below as well. Rob from Time Machine Scale Models, Mike from Model Speed Shop. Got the interior finished, got the engine finished, and that's all I did to it. You know, it's an excellent kit. It definitely wasn't anything to do with the kit. Everything was going together really well. I know exactly why I lost interest in this one and put it aside. At the time, I still had a Hemi-powered Dodge Charger that was pure junk. It was a complete lemon. The car ran great for 4 days after we bought the car, and then it was just hit and miss as to whether it would run at all, run poorly, or run great. You just never knew what it was going to do. You know, so I just kind of lost interest in Hemi-powered, modern Hemi-powered Dodges. You could see that car in my intro. It's the car I was doing a burnout in. And yes, that was within the first 4 days before it started messing up. Not going to get into the politics of Fiat and Dodge. So that's all I've got. These are the 3 stalled out models that I've got. 2 from a couple of years ago and 1 from a decade ago. Brief summation of each one of those. Don't know if or when I will ever finish these, or if I'll ever get back on them. I do actually have intentions of finishing up that 2020 Charger kit this year. That's actually on my bucket list this year. Mostly because, well, you'll have to wait for a stash ad to see that. So anyway, I want to thank Paul for asking this question and getting the creative juices flowing, getting us to think about it, and possibly gaining some interest back in these stalled projects. And I definitely want to take a moment to thank all my subscribers. All of the new subscribers, everybody who's been here for a while and became friends and family, you guys are the very, very best part of YouTube for me. So I hope everybody is enjoying a wonderful weekend, has a great week coming, and a great weekend next weekend. See you in the next video.
Hold up.
I love this show.